Hey guys, it's your favorite lover girl, and we are back with another video to heal, learn, love, grow, and maintain. And I know I said I was going to drop a video on New Year's Day, which I did, but I ended up taking it down because the sound quality just wasn't it. I need to get a mic for this camera so bad, but it was such a cute video, and I'm really sad that you guys aren't going to see it right now, but hopefully I can recreate it for you guys soon. But today, we are going to talk about why I think everyone needs therapy and what I've learned from therapy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So I know you guys have heard about me talking about therapy a lot, and it's just because I can feel myself changing, and I just want to share tools that I've learned, things that I've learned, and just overall like why I feel like therapy is essential. And it's because we all deal with a lot. Especially with the economy and the hardships that we all face today, especially as young adults. Like, I'm going to be turning 25, and that's my mid-20s, and people are like, oh, you should be having a kid by now. You should be married. You should be in a house. You should be in an apartment. And it's like, it's not realistic for all of us right now because, one, I have 3 degrees, and I haven't been able to find a job in my field. It's not that easy anymore. We can't just walk outside and find a job and make it a career and be there for years. I wish, but it's just not like that anymore. And, you know, we're all trying to find ways to make it in life. And I'm, like I said, I'm in my early 20s, and I'm just now getting to a place where I understand myself. And that's because of therapy. I've been in and out of therapy since I was a kid. I went to mandatory therapy for years because of situations that happened when I was a child, and my therapist then was great. And then after that, I was kind of hopping around therapy with different therapists. I tried BetterHelp, and I highly don't recommend that app. It was terrible. I had the worst experience with that app, and I don't recommend it at all. And then after that, I was just kind of like in this weird phase where I was just so unhappy and I was so miserable. And just so happened that my aunt knew a therapist and recommended her to my mom, whom my mom recommended to me. And I had my first session with her, and I've been with her ever since. And I'm so appreciative of her, and she does a great job. And I really feel her, and I feel like I'm making progress in my sessions with her. So I'm very appreciative to have Miss Maureen. You are amazing. And I wanted to share some things that I have learned to make me, help me grow into the healthy, happy woman that I'm becoming. And we're going to start out with number 1, journaling. I have been journaling consistently now since September. Pat on my back, because it's been a struggle, but it has helped me just get my thoughts out, especially at the end of the day where I can just decompress after work and just write out everything that I'm feeling and thinking. And it helps me process things that I can't always articulate in person, like face to face to people. So that has been like a big tool for me. And that started because she gave me an assignment to write out things to like each one of my family members. And from there, I was just like, you know what? This makes sense. Journaling helps. And I'm like, my mom's been telling you this for years, and I never listened. But now in my adulthood, that's like tool number 1, just journaling, getting your thoughts out, just being able to put pen to paper and just sit there and like take time to breathe and just say, okay, this is what I went through today. This is how I'm feeling. Even if it's nothing serious, just be like, I ate a piece of chicken today and it tasted delicious. But it's just your thoughts out on paper, right? The second thing is selfishness. I am a very selfless person by nature. I'm just very nurturing. I love hard. I have a big heart. I want to see everybody around me win. So I have to learn to be more selfish and be more about what Alana wants and what Alana needs, and not about, what people think. And because of me being selfish this past couple months, I finally opened my business, and I've been, putting everything behind that because I feel like I'm very passionate about it, and I've been having like a hard time sticking to what I want and just being more selfish, taking time out for myself because I want to. If I don't want to be around you, I don't have to. And sometimes I have a hard time being alone, but now just being more selfish and focusing on me, I've been taking more time just being home, being in my bed. Number 3, is not sitting on the fence. I was always back and forth between what my family wanted for me and what I wanted for me, and I had to get over that fence and say, okay, I'm a very creative person. I love content creating, but I also love being able to be a planner and do all that. So I had to just say, okay, I can work a job that gives me time to focus on what I want for myself so that I can put more energy into what I want so that I don't have to work this job my whole entire life. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm no longer on that fence of trying to figure out, okay, let me be logical and do exactly what my family wants me to do because it makes sense. Or let me do what's logically right for me and go through my creative space and figure out exactly what I want. So getting off that fence of the teeter-totter, basically. Like, but this, but that, but it's your fear. Your fear is stopping you from going after what you want. And that's number 4. Go after what you want. If it's for you, it will be for you. And if it's not, at least you could say you tried, you did it, and you had fun while doing it. You need to enjoy life and enjoy everything that it has to offer. So go after what you want. Don't stop yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid. If it works out, you did it. And if it doesn't, you tried. And that's all that matters. Number 5. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I do this, period, because I'm just a blunt person. But what I mean by that is boundaries, right? If I say, okay, I'm no longer oversharing information with X, Y, and Z because of this. Stand on that and don't go back and be like, but I just need somebody to talk to about it. Put it in your journal. Stand on your boundaries, mean what you say, and stop wavering because what? Because that's what you've been doing? That's your routine? Has it been working out for you? No. Stand on your boundaries, set your boundaries, and don't waver, right? And number 6, healing is a process. And I'm learning that, like, I'm healing my inner child. And that in itself is such a struggle because a lot of my traumas I went through as a child. And I did go through traumas, you know, like in college and stuff like that, which would be a conversation for another day. But it's a process. And you have to take the time to go through this process and figure out how you can move forward to be a healthier version, right? The reason why therapy was so important to me and is still so important to me is because I know I want to be a mom one day. And I want to heal myself now before I bring a child into this world because I don't want to raise them with hurt in my heart because I didn't take time out to heal myself. And that's my thought process. But also for me personally, I feel like I'm more sane and making more, sane choices because of therapy. Because I'm being more knowledgeable and knowing, okay, I was hurt and I'm making some rash decisions because of this pain. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to run around drinking, smoking all the time, every single day, just to mask what I'm actually feeling. I want to be okay, living life sober, living life happy, enjoying everything that life has to offer without any care in the world. I want to be carefree. I want to be financially free, and I can't do that if I'm constantly in this state of I'm not good enough, nothing's working out for me. I don't want to live life like that I have so much more life to live. I'm only turning 25 and that's in a month, and I have so much life left to live. So why not take the time out and do work on myself now? And I'm still going to do work on myself as I'm growing, as I'm getting older, because it's important. And I want my kids to be happy, and I want my spouse to be happy, and I want people around me to see that energy exuding out of me. So therapy to me is so important because, again, we are in a world where hurt people, and it's just going to be a never-ending cycle if you don't take the time out to try and work on yourself now. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. It helps me out so much. We are close to 200 subscribers. If we can get there by the end of this month, I would surely appreciate it. Be sure to follow me on all my socials: Instagram at Alana.Nichelle, Twitter at Alana_Nichelle, Snapchat at forbiddenxx, TikTok at Alana.Nichelle_, and my business page at Vision111 Events. And I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, much love and positive energy, and we'll see you later. Bye.